Hey guys, today I'm talking about why size doesn't matter. So, there was a little bit of innuendo in that title. Just a little. I have been so busy with NaNoWriMo over November and all I've been doing is focusing on writing my novel. That's not a bad thing, don't get me wrong. But I miss indulging in short stories and flash fiction and poetry. I used to write poetry all the time. And it was for a mixture of reasons. Sometimes I would write them just because I was feeling stressed or emotional and I wanted to just try and channel that. But most of the time, I just did it for fun. I have written 2 poems lately, and one was for Google Plus Poets and one was for Writing.com. Okay, so the first poem I wrote was on the 18th of November, so it was actually during NaNoWriMo. This was the first poem I'd written since May. Things got a bit hectic in life, let's just put it that way. Anyway, I called this poem You're Artificial. I lie here waiting, scared to be alone, more so to be found. A light appears, I shrink away. You cannot find me, not this way. An artificial light you are, not freedom nor hope. You're but a scar. I tremble as you do, watching, waiting, till limp and lifeless, your light dies too. The image you saw across the screen there was an image provided by Google Plus Poets. Looking at that image, we could write whatever we wanted, as long as it related to the image. Most people wrote about love, their loved ones being far away, waiting for their call. It was very moving. Mine had more to do with the reason why I hadn't been writing for those few months. I was terrified by every phone call. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I just wanted to completely isolate myself. And it was amazing how, when that phone lit up and started to vibrate, how scary it would be. I'm happy to say I'm past that now, which is brilliant. But that didn't mean that still, when I wrote those words, I felt such a weight lifting off my shoulders. And that's one reason why I love poetry. If you liked the poem, I would really appreciate it if you would go to my blog and like it. I'll leave the link below. So the second one is much happier, I promise. This one was written for a contest on Writing.com, and that is called the Stormy's Poetry Newsletter and Contest. And this is actually the 3rd entry I think I've made. I particularly enjoy this contest because they give you 8 words, and you have to find a way to weave it into a poem, or a short story if you want. So, first I'm going to read you out the poem, then I'm going to tell you the 8 words, and you let me know if you could tell which ones were the 8 words, because if you can, then clearly they don't fit in there right, and I did something wrong. This poem is called The Magic of Christmas. The tall evergreen trees have been losing their leaves. There's a chill in the air that before wasn't there. The wilderness shivers, ice covers the rivers, and a precious snowflake softly falls in my wake. There are children dancing in falling snow laughing. Off go the midnight bells, and with them my heart swells. As the carolers throng and erupt with sweet song, we all then gather round to share the wondrous sound. A small ribbon-bound prize catches me by surprise. A cheeky smile, a wink, I'm not sure what to think. Creaking open the box, I see 3 shiny rocks. Through tears I barely see, he falls down to one knee. A ring slides into place, then we tightly embrace. The most magical night. Everything was just right. So, can you guess what the 8 words were? Don't worry, I'm not going to keep you in that much suspense. Here they are. Ice, evergreen, snowflake, bells, ribbon, laughter, song, and chaos. Did you get those? Any of them? If you did, let me know in the comments below. If you didn't, definitely let me know in the comments below, because that means I did something right. Also let me know if you enjoyed it, and if you did, like the one before, I would really love it if you would go like it on my blog. So there you go. everyone has been so busy talking about NaNoWriMo and novels. I just wanted to make sure that we all remembered those wonderful short stories and poems that are available to us every day. Goodbye, and write on.